Now, right now, this nation is under attack. It's under attack. Now, there are a lot of people who won't receive that because they follow the devil. They're carnal. And you know, some of them even said in their hearts, we don't care. This nation kept us in slavery, and we want to see it destroyed. Tear it up, Obama, tear it up. Take it down. Trample the Constitution. Why do we care about a Constitution written by 56 white men? Why do we care? Tear it up, Obama. Show them OJ. Show them OJ Simpson. You can kill white people and get away with it. Show them OJ. Show them Obama. Destruction is in your heart and in your spirit, and your father is a liar. No doubt about it. You can't get away. Who do you think you're fooling? Who do you think you're talking to? You're about destruction. This great nation. You know, the thing that bothered me years ago, going back in the 60s, was that when black folk got mad with white folk in the 60s, they rioted. Yeah, they did. Detroit, worst riot on the planet until the Rodney King riot in Los Angeles. They rioted here in Harlem too, Philadelphia. But the thing that bothered me that I couldn't understand, I was trying to get a grip on it, was that when black folk rioted, they rioted right in their own neighborhoods. I'm trying to figure something out now. I mean, why not go down there on Fifth Avenue, down there by Western Jewelers, and buy all those fancy jewel places down there, and all those fancy clothing places down Fifth? Why don't you go down there with your bricks and your baseball bats and your fire and your Molotov cocktails and tear up down there? No, we're not going down there. We're right close to home. So we're going to have to take the subway home once we finish our ride. Crazy black people. Crazy. Los Angeles riots, they burned down South Central Los Angeles. Then they asked the government to build them a house all over again after everything was over. Well, I ain't never seen nothing like y'all. I ain't never seen nothing like y'all. But you are good at destroying things. Now, the white man has built this community. He has built this city. You didn't do it. You said, well, we built the bridges. No, you did the labor. He masterminded the building. He has built the city. White folk are good at building great cities, and y'all black folk are good at tearing them up. Destruction! You are proficient at tearing stuff up, tearing up neighborhoods, tearing up buildings. Listen, I'm telling you the honest to God truth. The city projects in this city are built more sturdier than jailhouses. Those steel doors that they put on the entrance to the projects, y'all tear them up. You come there one day, the door is there. Come back the next day, y'all done tore the door down. You tear up stuff. Y'all can tear up anything. Destruction! And you think I want to vote with you? As long as only black people lived up here in Harlem, the place was a wreck. Full of drugs, destruction, shooting. I mean, it was a wreck. Nobody but black people lived up here. When the white people moved up here, they started creating stuff. Started renovating the buildings, taking the vacant lots and putting in properties. And the place looks different now. The creators are here, and the destroyers are being pushed out. Oh, come on. You know it's true. You may not like it, but you know it's true. When white folk come, they create. They bring beauty. In fact, safety. I mean, you can walk out the street in the middle of the night, 3 o'clock in the morning, go out to get a bag of peanuts and a carton of milk. You're not worried about anything anymore. Because white folk are in town. Now, Harlem is a great example of what happens when black folk are in power and they rule. They run the community. It's a mess. Is it possible, slightly possible, I know you will not agree, but is it slightly possible that we can then make the leap of understanding that if you got a black man running the nation, it might look like Harlem if you give him enough time to tear it up? Come on. Don't hate me. And don't hate the truth. You see, your resistance of that identifies you with the destroyer. That's all. Check out what your heart feels when I say that. When you feel you want to reject that, that identifies who you are. You on the side of destruction and you hate the creator. You want to tear it up. You said, I don't want to hear that. Oh, you don't take but 2 minutes to figure out what side you on. You know everywhere black folk are, they tear it up. What's the difference with a black president when you give him the nation? You're going to tear that up too? What you think is going to be different about him and the rest of y'all? Black folk that get money get out of town. They go live around white folks so they can have some peace. And I'm saying we got to get us another white president so we can have some peace in America. The word is clear. Oh, don't you come up, don't you run no Murphy on me. Don't you get in my face. Don't you lie to me. Who do you think you are anyway? I can see you a mile away. You're nothing but the son of the devil. All you black folk. You're full of destruction. You're full of stealing. You're full of killing one another. I ain't never seen nothing like it. The way y'all kill one another. Chicago, you killed more black youth under the age of 17 in Chicago since January 1 of this year that have died in the war in Iraq and Afghanistan combined. Destruction, killing, and stealing, that's what y'all's all about. Obama, good Lord have mercy. Black people are servants of the devil because they love to destroy stuff. And if you give them something, they'll tear it up in a minute. And everybody knows it. Destruction. Plus, if you're not careful, they'll kill you too. Black folk. You know, I like the way the Muslims run around, Nation of Islam crowd. I like the way they run around, talk about how they down for the black man. I'm for the black man. Yeah, the black man. The Jews steals, white man bloodsuckers. And it's just talking about Islam. But as best I can remember, I've been around a few years. But as best I can remember, I don't never remember nobody from the Nation of Islam ever killing anybody white. They sure did kill Malcolm though. You know what they did? You're talking about y'all showing up, stomp down black men, Muslims. Somebody wrote me an email, you can't hold a candle to Louis Farrakhan. He's a really black leader. Wrote me and told me. I said, yeah. You know, but while Louis Farrakhan was waiting to be national spokesperson, taking away that privilege from Malcolm, black Muslims walked into the Audubon ballroom with shotguns. And while Malcolm X was standing before his little girls, his precious little babies, some little old girls, they came to hear daddy speak. They're not thinking about nothing like that. They're little babies. You know how daddy loves his little girl. They sitting on the front row, these little girls, they precious little babies, along with his wife, his faithful wife, sitting there on the front row. And here come the black man. Here come the black man that voted for Obama. Here come the black man that talks that black talk, that calls me Uncle Tom, calls me, handkerchief head nigga. Here come the black man. Here come, got a shotgun, and in front of this man's children, shot him and mowed him down, riddled his body with bullets, right in front of his children. That's the kind of man y'all are. That's the kind of man y'all want me to be. Is that what you want me to be? Is that what make that you'll take me off your Uncle Tom list if I will subscribe to that because Louis Farrakhan will show in on the mix? He was there, not at the shooting, but at the planning. He was there that raised the sentiments of hatred against Malcolm. Lewis was there. Is that what y'all call a black leader? That's what I call a coward, a lowlife, somebody who's not worthy for me to step on. I'll go get an elephant to step on the Muslims before I do it. They're not worthy. You black folk, black president. His mama was a 16-year-old floozy white girl. Obama's mama. Your ignorant self.